We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Rowe. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today we get an awesome NHL slate, 11 games in the NHL. And we get, 6 games in the NBA? It's actually a halfway decent slate for the NBA too. And some college basketball as well. But before we get to today's games, before we get into today's slate, we'll take a look back at what happened yesterday. 1-1 right, 1-1 wrong in the world of sports betting. Swept the board in college basketball. Tim will go over that when we get there. 4-0 in that, up 1.6 units for me. NBA went 1-2, down 0.72. Orlando, Boston under 232 was a winner. Detroit plus 11 and the under 235 was an absolute joke as Milwaukee put up 50 points in the first quarter. That was pretty bad. So that was dead from like 4 minutes in when I think Milwaukee was up like 16 points 4 minutes in. Apparently Detroit did not want to even try in that game. So 1-2 in the NBA. My NBA night was done really early because those were all the early games. In the NHL, split out down 0.06 units. New York, Toronto, under 6 was a loser. The Islanders continued their offensive struggles. Too bad they gave up 5 goals. It's pretty simple what you got to do, and if you're the Islanders right now, if your name is not Noah Dobson, Matt Barzal, or Ilya Sorokin, you're dealt. Goodbye. Blow this team up. It's not working anymore. Start over. Fire Lou Lamoriello and start over, Islanders. This is not working. They lose 5-2. The under loses as well. Dallas Buffalo under 6.5 was a winner. Nice little plus money winner there. Plus 101 on the under there. So split out 1-1. Down 0.06 units. Overall 6-3, up 0.82 units yesterday. So a profitable day. Looking to do that again today.
Yeah. We had a profitable day on the site. We went 6-4. Yeah, I had the under in that Milwaukee game. Anybody have Milwaukee dropping $1.50? Yeah, yeah, we had the under in the Islanders.
And Detroit dropped 130 as well.
They dropped 130. Yeah, still didn't cover. Yeah, we had 11.
Detroit, they didn't cover 11, and they dropped 130.
Yeah, they didn't cover 11. They dropped 130, and the Spurs didn't cover 9. They dropped 127. Yep, welcome to the NBA. We did sweep the board in college basketball. Quickly those 4. Under in the Coastal game, never in doubt. We had under 145. It would finish at 144. Delaware State outright in overtime. Alcorn State under, and FAMU almost won by themselves. So that one was almost an outright as well. So 4-0 in college basketball. My best bet in the NBA was Atlanta, and they fell apart in the second quarter and couldn't come back. Under in that Dallas Buffalo game, and I'll talk about that game in just a second. Casher there. Charlotte plus 8 was a loser. The thing that made our night profitable was the last game of the night, which was Sacramento on the money line, plus 105. Nice winner there. I will say I had a really nice bet that I hit yesterday, a 5-team same game parlay. So Nick, we really threaded the needle with that Sabres game because
bonk,
I had
no parlays. Bonk, no parlays.
Yes, I know, but it was a plus 1,300, and I hit it last night. It was awesome. It started off with a Tage Thompson point, a Olofsson point. So I got 2 of them. I'm like, all right, whatever. Probably not going to be able to hit it because it ended up being 2-2, goes into overtime. And normally you don't see my other 2 guys on the ice together, Tuck and Power. Yes, I had a Power point.
I got the power.
And Tuck to what was the other? Tuck to somebody to Power for the win in overtime.
That was a beautiful goal, by the way.
Got the Power point and the Sabres money line. So all of those hit. That was really nice. What's up?
That was a beautiful little slap shot that Owen Power had there to win the game.
That was beautiful. Love to see it. Another game tonight against St. Louis, so we'll see how that one goes. But that's kind of the recap for today. Profitable day yesterday. Hopefully make it 2 in a row. Yo. Oh, shit. What up? Wait up. Only loss was the Panthers, so okay. Email, sent it to you. The big boss is here. No phone, so I won't be tuning in. All good. Swept college basketball. Yes, we did. Lakers money line. No.
I wanted to bet that.
Dallas donated my money. How about them Sabres? Thinking about putting many units on the Blues today. You just don't like my Sabres, do you? You really don't like my Sabres. Grinch, bonk. Isles are on my ban list. That's fair. Hello, peeps. What's up, Markel? Modern Family show is too funny. Okay, I really haven't seen that show, so no parlays. That's fair. What up, my guys? Let's get it. Let's cash today. Hit the like button. Show some appreciation. Subscribe and share. Dang right. Nice win by the Magic last night. Yes, Magic covered in every single game against the Celtics this year.
They won every game against the Celtics.
They won outright now in 3 out of the 4.
3 out of the
4. That was
I remember betting the Celtics both times.
Huh?
I remember betting the Celtics both times, the back-to-back that they played, and they were 10-point favorites both times or whatever.
So the Celtics lost 3 out of 4 games to the Orlando Magic. They won the first game but did not cover. That is crazy. For a team that's lost 13 games this year, 3 of them are to the Magic. That is hilarious. Boy, Pistons and Bucks put up total of 280 together. Wow. And Milwaukee covered the minus 11. Yeah, I had the under, so that one sucked. But let's go ahead and get rolling. Oh, I did hit my pod yesterday that I mentioned in Game Time Decision 2 with the Rangers puck line. But we'll go ahead and start off with this game, Nick. The Tampa Bay Lightning are hosting the Minnesota Wild. Lightning minus 155, 6 is your total.
Yeah, I have this game. I believe Fleury's confirmed versus Vasilevsky. I have this one at 3.38 to 2.82 in favor of the Lightning. This is a game that I really had no interest in. I have this game projected around this minus 150-ish range, and I have this game projected around a 6.2. So I don't see too much value in that here. Both these teams have it's a tough spot for the Lightning here. They're coming in off a long West Coast road trip. They're coming in off of back-to-back losses, though. They had won 5 games in a row previous to that, but they were on a road trip where they went to St. Louis. They won 4-2, 4-1 against Seattle, 5-2 against Vancouver. Then they lost 5-3 versus Edmonton and 6-3 versus Calgary. So this is a team that's been struggling, or that lost back-to-back games. I'm definitely not looking towards the Wild here, but this is a pass for me. I have no interest in this game.
Wild in regulation. Let's get okay. Sounds good, Nick. Sounds good. I'm not the hockey guy, so I'm not gonna. I like to try to bet for the Sabres to try to do well, but I took Orlando plus 8 and money line all before the game. I see Smart and Williams out. I wish I pulled the trigger on them. I was so close to. Let's go Wild. PRB. Do we think the Wild can beat them twice?
Yeah, I think they won earlier in the year.
Yep. Bulls under 229 was good. Portland on the over was good. Sacramento minus was good. Houston plus and money line. Yeah, Houston won a game last night. Good for them. Good for them.
Didn't who do you call it say how much did they win by? Because Joe Kryptonite said Rockets minus 9.5.
5.
Nah.
Let's go all in on the Blackhawks today. Hashtag tanking is for the military.
I agree with that one. I am on the Blackhawks today.
All right, Nick. I want both these teams to lose. The Penguins are minus 140, hosting the Panthers. 6.5 is your total.
You want both these teams to lose. I want both these teams to have fun. I like the over 6.5 in this game. I have this game projected for Yari and Knight 3.67 to 3.43 in favor of the Penguins. So I have the Penguins around that minus 125, minus 130 mark. So I think that line's pretty close to accurate. But I have this game projected for 7.1 goals. So seeing a nice little edge here with this over 6.5 in this spot. I think we see at least a 3-3 at some point. This is the second half of a back-to-back for the Panthers. Spencer Knight making his return. He hasn't been in. When was the last time he started? It's been a minute since we've had a Spencer Knight sighting against Dallas on January 8th. So it's been 16 days since his injury. Since then, Bobrovsky started 5 in a row, and Alex Lyon has started 3 in a row. So looking at the over in this game, I think that we see goals in this spot, and I see value at even at the 6.5 number when I have this game projected at 7.1.
Sounds good. Who do we think? How do we feel about Penguins' first period money line with Florida on a back-to-back and traveling from New York?
First period, I don't hate it. I don't bet first periods though.
That's fair. Jazz minus cash for me. The only loser was Sacramento over though through the whole night. That game didn't go over.
It was a 140 something.
Yeah, but that one
Or
was
240. It was 133 to 100.
You know what? There it is. That's. Oh wow.
They scored 10 points in the fourth.
Well, I'm looking back. It was 33 to 47 in the first quarter. That's why I thought, wow, that game was going to go way over. 28 to 19 in the second quarter. 24-34, 29-34 in the third. 33 to 10 in the fourth. Yikes. I really, really love the. Cool.
That's it.
Yo. Let me guess. You had the Rockets last night. And he had Bulls by double digits against my best bet. So
I wanted the Bulls too yesterday. My numbers like the Bulls.
Cool. We'll go on to the next game, Nick. Which is the Kings, who are in Philadelphia taking on the Sixers. Wow. Flyers. 6 is your total, and the Kings are minus 140.
Actually, this line has dropped. The Kings are minus 125 now. And I got involved in this game at plus 127 with the Flyers. Don't know if I'm going to put up the Flyers now on the site. I might actually still, because I have them favored in this game. I think the wrong team is favored in this spot, and I'm not surprised this line has dropped. This Philadelphia Flyers team has been playing much better as of late. And this Kings team, I believe it's their first game of West Coast road trip, or East Coast road trip, and we see they played in no, they haven't. They played in Nashville, then Chicago, and then they play Philly, and then at Florida, at Tampa Bay, at Carolina before heading home. They're heading into the road trip of death here. This could be a look-ahead game. But I have the wrong team favored here. I like Philadelphia. This team has made me money a little bit as of late as well. Philadelphia is 6-4 in their last 10 games. They've alternated wins, losses the last 6 games. They're due for a win on that aspect as well. But looking at my actual projections and my actual numbers, Flyers, I have projected to win this game. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Flyers here. Probably still play them at this price, but not as confident at plus 114 as I was at plus 127.
That's fair. Yeah, Bulls covered your 9.5. At least the Rockets won, but didn't cover the 9.5. That's rough. Average NBA night. That's fair. Ultimate pass. There you go. I need either CBA or WNBA in my life. I'm waiting for WNBA. I'm excited for WNBA to come back. I took a guess on some hockey stuff last night after doing some research, Nick, and I did okay. Took Toronto and Rangers on the puck line, and my loser was Sabres over 6 and a hook. Toronto under 6 and Calgary on the puck line. Did Calgary end up winning last night? They did.
Yeah, they won. They won in overtime.
Gotcha.
Which I need Flames wins for my futures.
You like the Pigeons for the Penguins, probably. I'm guessing. It was like a 240 something. And the fourth quarter, they stopped scoring, so Sacramento did not go over. Yeah, I see that. That's rough. That's really rough.
I'm surprised we didn't play the under in that game just by merit.
Not a chance. I wouldn't have. And that would have been very frustrating if I had the over. But anyways, Bruins are a slight favorite, minus 370 in Montreal. They're 370 road favorites with a total of 6. Nick, please tell me we're not taking Boston.
Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm touching Boston at this price. This is Montreal or nothing. The only problem is their injured list is pretty brutal. They are coming in off of a win in their last game against who do you call it?
Isn't Cole Caulfield down for the year?
Cole Caulfield's done for the year. Yeah, they are coming in off a win against Toronto, but they always seem to beat Toronto. So do with that as you please.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting up their injury report. That's what I was doing because it's a laundry list of injuries that this Montreal Canadiens team is dealing with right now. Jake Allen, their starting goaltender is questionable. It's Samuel Montembeault most likely. Cole Caulfield, Joel Armia, Paul Byron, Jonathan Drouin, Jake Evans, Brandon Gallagher, Sean Monahan, and Slafkowski, their number 1 overall pick from last season, are all out right now. They are missing there's a reason why this team is a plus 330 home underdog.
That's fair.
Am I lying saying I won't bet Montreal at some point in way, shape, or form this game? I don't know. I'm probably not betting Montreal in this game, but as a plus 330 home dog, worth a sprinkle, right? At the very least. But that's not where I'm looking at in this game.
Montreal in regulation.
That's not where I'm looking in this game, actually, though. Oh. I have this game projected 2.81 to 1.95. Linus Ullmark's been absolutely elite. I like the under 6 in this game. And I'm actually, if you're feeling a little frisky, you want to back Montreal in some way in this game, here's how I would do it. I have them projected for 2.81 goals. You can get under 3.5 team total with Boston at plus 135. I think that's an interesting look for Boston team total under 3.5. Hoping this game's a 3-2 game or a 3-1 game or 2-1 game. Montembeault has been really good as of late. I could see him having a good performance here at home. So I might be pulling the trigger on Boston team total under.
There you go. Boston team total under. Run it, Nick.
But I did bet the full game under.
The Pigeons equal the Flyers. Nick, why didn't you help me out with this?
I want to see you struggle. I like watching the world burn.
Nick didn't know either.
I did.
Sabres. Hey. Don't do it. Montreal money line. Let's go. Don't touch the doggy.
Oh, why not? It's a cute
y'all like
doggy.
UNC at Syracuse? This is always the game that splits my household, or splits my family. My mom's side is always UNC. My dad's side is all Syracuse. So this is always one that that kind of splits everybody. So we took the under.
Let's go Orange.
I took the under. Bonk. Don't judge a dog by their record. I was going to take Minnesota, but I remember what you said, Tim, when a team beats a team and plays them back-to-back days later. Than normally the team that if they play back-to-back games against each other, normally the team that loses the first game wins the second game, or at least covers. Yes, I've noticed that. Minnesota beat Houston 2 days ago in Minnesota and covered. I've taken the Red Wings and Canucks. Yeah, fun.
Red Wings and Canucks. I don't like either.
Any thoughts on K-State and Iowa State? No, I don't have anything from that game. Complete pass. You like the Tar Heels? Oh, I do have my Carolina shirt on underneath. Didn't even realize that. Bonk. All right, Nick, let's keep on rolling. We get the San Jose Sharks taking on the Detroit Red Wings. Red Wings are minus 140, 6.5. Why are they only a 140? That just seems like a short line to me.
The Sharks are a better road team than they are a home team, and if it is James Reimer today, I'll go ahead and bet the Sharks. This is one of those games where I am looking at who the goaltender is, because now, granted, James Reimer has not been great, but with that being said, if it's Kakkonen's been way worse. His numbers are one of the worst on my spreadsheet for when it comes to goaltenders, and I believe he's towards the bottom for goals saved above average. He is out of 86 goalies. Cabo Kakinen, the one that I'm hoping it's not, if I want to back the Sharks today, is 84th. The only goalie that's worse at goals saved above average this year is Elvis Merzlikins. So if it is Kakinen in net for this game, I'll probably actually look at the over in this spot because my numbers will probably really like that one there. Yeah. So if it's Reimer, Sharks, if it's Kakinen, then I'm going to look towards the over in this game. I think that's the way I'm going to approach it. No play on it for me yet, but I'm definitely looking at this game with interest. Love a bum fight.
Hey, bum fights are always good. Diehard Tar Heels fan.
Blah.
I mean, I live about 25 minutes from Chapel Hill. I live 5 minutes from NC State, but I hate NC State. That being said, I bet NC State today. As my previous dog bets, Red Wings Canucks. There you go. Gross game. There you go. Over with no Reimer.
Yes.
Let the goals flow in the net. That's all. Under in the Bruins game seems a little sketchy.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
Hush, Grinch. Hush. All right, Nick, we'll head to this game. The Vegas Golden Knights are in New Jersey taking on the Devils. Minus 170 are the Devils with a total of 6.5.
This game is tricky to me. I'm interested in the under, but the Devils have been a heavy over team as of late. After this game projected 3.31 to 2.7, so 6.01 projected goals in this game. So there's a little bit of value here with the under. What the Devils have done lately, though, scares me off this under. They went under the last game, but previous to that, they had gone over in 7 straight games. 4-3 loss against Seattle, 4-3 win against San Jose, 5-2 against LA, 6-2 against Anaheim, 5-3 against Carolina, 4-3 against New York, 5-3 against loss against St. Louis, 5-1 5-3. So this is a team that's been going over pretty consistently. When we look at Vegas, this team's in trouble. This team looks like they're in trouble. They've lost 4 of their last 5 games. They've put up 1. Randomly, they put up 6 against Washington, 2 against Detroit, got shut out against Dallas, only 3 against Edmonton, 1 against LA. This is a team that offensively has been very lackluster. So I'm kind of interested in maybe New Jersey plays a little bit more of a defensive game here. And this game goes under 6.5. That's my lean for this game. Don't know if I'm going to get to it. Not my favorite game of the day, but I lean under 6.5 here with New Jersey and Vegas. And I think this line is correct with the money line.
There you go. Didn't touch NHL last night. Looking to make a few plays today. There you go. What? Lean Devils with passing. That's fair. Who's going to play Kansas City and lose in the Super Bowl to them? Twins, Philly, or San Francisco? It's going to be San Francisco and Cincinnati. So, I don't know. What's up, fellas? What's up? Mo? Good work, Tim, on the Spurs Portland game. I really thought Spurs would walk them, and I bet nothing in that game. So, I said I leaned Portland, leaned over, bet none of it, and that's how it worked. Pretty much 500 night, still profit. There you go. I need a plus money dog in the NHL.
Chicago Blackhawks.
I was about to say, we'll go ahead and jump into this next game. The St. Louis Blues are minus 130 faves at home against the Buffalo Sabres. 6.5 is the total. Where are you going with this one, Nick?
Yeah. The wrong team is favored in this game, according to my numbers. I have this game projected 3.55 to 2.74 in favor of the Sabres. Binnington's been bad. Defensively, the Blues have been bad. Or they've been okay. But Sabres offensively have some really nice numbers. And Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen has actually been pretty good. I got it at plus 116. I like Buffalo in this spot. Buffalo has been playing well as of late. This is the second half of a back-to-back,
Mhm.
and they are on the road, which is why they are the price they are. They're 5-4-1 in their last 10 games. The Blues have actually not been playing terrible as of late. They're 6-4 in the last 10. They just lost 5-3 to Chicago, though. So this is a team that's very confusing because they'll go and they'll boat race Nashville, look good doing it. They'll shut out Minnesota. They'll beat Calgary in overtime. But then they'll lose to Chicago. They'll lose to Montreal in these head-scratching games. So this is a Blues team that's very tricky to figure out. I do like the I like the Sabres in this spot plus 116.
Yeah. And the one thing that I know I'm the Sabres fan and everything. The one thing that I do see, the Sabres are a lot better on the road than they are at home.
You're
13
also getting
7 and 1.
much nicer prices for them on the road.
Yeah, 13 7 and 1 on the road this year. And I'm going to pull up, I believe it was one of Babano's tweets. And he,
Yeah, they beat like Vegas, Colorado, Calgary, Edmonton, all at nice dog
yeah,
leg prices.
I'm
But
pulling
yet
up.
they'll lose to Philadelphia at home. They'll lose to Montreal at home. Like they'll
Yeah,
lose to the
here
crap
it is.
teams.
Since the start of December, the Sabres have now beaten the Avalanche, Vegas, Boston, Washington, Nashville, and now Dallas, all on the road.
Yeah.
Those are some good teams right there, all on the road, all at nice plus money price tags. Something to be looking out for. I'll have my Let's Go Sabres picks, which I know I tweeted out last night that I swept. I looked back at the post. I did not sweep. Tage Thompson did not score a goal. He had 2 assists.
Oh, you suck.
So I missed on that one, but it happens. It happens. Anyways, that's enough for the Sabres game. Cincinnati's going to win the Super Bowl. I agree.
That's what I'm hearing everybody say.
You bet NC State -8 against the Catholics? Yes, I did. That's the only side I bet today. Bengals, Niners, Super Bowl. Yep.
I love how we've all counted out the Chiefs already.
I'm not counting out the Chiefs. I really like the Bengals.
I'm seeing it at a bunch of things though. Like, you know how you'll see on Twitter the polls of who do you guys have, Cincy or Kansas City? I'll click Kansas City because I bet them, and it's like 85% to 15. Like everybody
okay.
Everybody's in love with the freaking Bengals.
They haven't proved me wrong. Fade Sabres as a favorite. I can agree with that one. They win as dogs.
Yeah.
You think you meant to lose? I think you meant lose to the powerhouse Blackhawks. We did in overtime.
Yes, that was a great game.
I don't think they win. You're forgetting about Magic Mahomes. No, Mahomes is a fantastic quarterback. The Bengals are a better team. There's a reason why they're favorited. They're the better team. We'll get more into that throughout the week, but we'll keep on going. Battle in the Western Conference. I believe this is what the in the Central Division.
Yes.
Winnipeg's about a pick 'em favorite. 6 is the total.
Yeah, I grabbed Winnipeg in this game at $1.12. They have the goalie advantage. This is going to be a hell of a goaltending matchup as well. Two guys that you can easily see in the top 5 of Vezina conversations at the end of the season, Hellebuck and Saros. I have this game projected at 3.01 to 2.56. So I have the Jets more like a -140 in this game. So seeing them at $1.12, I saw value on that line. Winnipeg has just been awesome this year. They've been one of the most profitable teams. They're 7-3 in their last 10 games. So this is a team that has been playing well. This is a big under team too, 14-31 over under this year. They've won 2 in a row. They puck line both Philadelphia and Ottawa following back-to-back 4-1 losses. This is a team that's also been playing a lot of under hockey as of late. So if you're interested in the under 6, I don't hate that number as well. I have this game projected at around a 5.5. So maybe look towards the under in this game as well for a total perspective. But I do like the Jets in this spot against Nashville. This is a team that's also had, I believe, decent success against Nashville as of late as well. So Winnipeg at only $1.12. They've won 3 of the last 4 against Nashville and 7 of the last 10. So this is a team that's played well against the Preds as well. So Jets for me.
There you go, Jets it is. In case you didn't see it, I was just about to bring it up because I saw you say that. I'm like, oh, what are the boosts for today? Lightning, Kings, Devils moved from plus 340 to plus 375.
I did not play any of them, so I'm cool with that. Actually, I bet against the
Kings.
The
Lightning to lose. Any day the Lightning can lose, that's always nice. Leaning Tampa Bay. Yeah. I like the Jets here too. There you go. The fake Jets. Let's keep running rolling. You got 3 hockey games left, Nick. The Ducks and the Coyotes will go at it. Yotes are minus 135. 6.5 is your total in this one.
Stop it. Get some help.
We get a good old-fashioned bum fight. I love
You're betting this, right?
Absolutely, I'm betting.
Okay, I was about to say, there's no way Nick's actually putting a 1-800-GAMBLER for a game.
No. I only have to lay $1.35 to fade the Ducks on the road. This is a play I like here. And I know everybody's going to look at the Coyotes, but how can you potentially lay that type of price on Arizona here? Here's the thing. My numbers project they should be minus 150 in this game. They have the goaltending advantage in this one with Vejmelka over Gibson. I have this game projected 3.48 to the 2.93. So this game should be more like minus 150, minus 155 for the Coyotes. So I do like this spot for Arizona. They're at home where they play much better than on the road. Because when we look at this Arizona team, they are equal 500 on the road at home this year, 9-7-2, which when you're a team that is 15, 27-5, having an equal 500 record at home is really good, considering they're 6-20-3 on the road. So this is a team that you're going to want to back at home and fade on the road. And when we look at Anaheim, 5-16-2 or 4, so 5-20 on the money line on the road this year. And I only have to lay $1.35 to do it. It's because, yes, the Coyotes suck too. I mean, that's the reason why they're only a minus 135. So this is not like, oh, it's only a minus. It's a trap line. No, it's not. The Coyotes are bad. So this is one of those spots, though, where I think they should have been a little bit bigger of favorites. If you're feeling frisky, minus 1 it or minus 1.5 it. Puck line I'm here, where you can get Arizona puck line at plus 180. That's not a bad look at all. So I'm going to go ahead here, do what I've done a lot this season, and that's fade the Anaheim Ducks. So give me the Coyotes here, minus 135 against Anaheim.
If you're taking the Yotes, for me, I would have to puck line it.
$1.35 is too much for you?
For betting the Coyotes? For betting hockey, yes. You know me with hockey. If I'm going to bet it, I'm going to take either a big dog or a big puck line. I kind of lean Yotes with you. I almost did it, but no, I didn't. Of course we bet this game. Of course Isaacs, and he likes the Yotes today, obviously. Yeah. I usually go against the boost for teams to win. Yep. Heat under, yes. Yotes, hell of a day for you get it. You just choose 1, 2, or all teams to fade in the boost. LOL, I choose 1. Fair. Exactly. We see it the same. There you go. All right, Nick. Let's head to this game, which is the Washington Capitals and the Colorado Avalanche. The Avs minus 135. 6 is your total in this one.
So right off the rip, my number suggests that potentially the wrong team is favored in this game. I just don't want to go up against Colorado right now. I have the team projected 2.79 to 2.59 in favor of the Capitals. The only problem is they're potentially missing a few players. PJ Oshie will not be in the lineup for Washington. Alexander Ovechkin is questionable. John Carlson remains out. So they're missing a few big pieces here. And we saw what this Capitals team looked like without Ovechkin in the lineup. They look lost. They lost, 6-2 against Vegas with no Ovechkin. And now not only would they be without Ovechkin, but Oshie as well. That's what's ultimately keeping me off this game. I'm gonna pass on this game. If we get confirmation that maybe Ovechkin's in the lineup, then I'll maybe look at Washington a little bit more. But there's no way I can back Washington without the grade 8 in the lineup. That's who their offense goes through. And I know fade the injury report, but this is just not one of those spots for me because we've already seen a game without Ovechkin. So it's not like it's that first game back.
Correct.
Or that first game. So I'm just going to pass on this game and root for Colorado for my futures because I think that this Colorado divisional future has life because this team is starting to play good now. So this is a big game for them. I lean Washington if I had to bet the game, but this is going to be a pass for me.
Yeah, fade the injury report only works for the first game that they're out.
Yeah.
Give me the Avalanche. Puck line, plus 180.
There you go.
I knew I wanted to pull the trigger on it. I saw a plus, I think, my 170, 180. I like that price tag, so I'll go ahead and grab some Avs. Puck line as my pod for today. Let's ride with that. I usually fade 1, maybe 2. That's fair. What happened to Giants football? They lost. Man, that was a couple days
you're
ago.
Back. You're back. We haven't seen you since you told.
I know we didn't get that one right. Did you go ahead and back the Bengals with us? Oh, did you grab the Niners? No? Okay, shut up. I fade the biggest favorite in the boost. That is fair. Correction, I chose 2. Poverty caps. Abs puck line. Let's get it. In West Philadelphia is where Carter Hart was born and raised. Money line. You have fun with that one. Got to go with my hometown. I like Colorado. There you go. Maybe a little bit of a Colorado parlay today. Go them and the Nuggets. Could be an interesting spot. Anyways, one last hockey game for you today, and that is the Blackhawks in Vancouver. The Canucks are minus 225. What do you say about that one, Nick?
Yeah, and I get it. People looking at the new coaching boost, whatever. Usually we see teams win a few games after they fire their coach. Well, first of all, that's usually a coach that the players didn't like or the players wanted gone. The players loved Bruce Boudreau, and there's one thing I do have to say to the Canucks about how the way they treated this. Fuck the Canucks. I don't like the way they did this entire thing with Bruce Boudreau. Like they screwed him over. I didn't like the way they did that. Beyond that, I like the Blackhawks in this game. The Blackhawks have been playing well as of late. And this is a team that has been scrappy. All of a sudden, they're winning hockey games. They have won 6 of their last 8 games and cashing as pretty decent underdogs in a few of them. So this is a team that plus 200 has been they've won 6 of the last 8 games. Here are their winning numbers. Their winning money lines. Plus 228, plus 205, plus 174, plus 278, plus 303, and minus 108. This is a team that's been cashing big underdog prices as of late. I tripled up on this spot here. There's no way in hell the Canucks should be a minus 225 in this game. And I don't think that this Canucks team is going to respond well to the new head coach because Bruce Boudreau was a respected and loved coach in Vancouver for the players. So I'm going to go ahead and fade the Canucks here. This is just a price play by itself. Give me the Blackhawks money line. I got it at plus 197. You can get $2 for them now. I got their team total over 2.5 at minus 125. This has been a team that's been scoring as of late, and the Canucks give up goals. And I got the full game over 6.5 in this one as well. I see this game as one that's projected for around 7 to 7.5 goals. My exact number for this one is 3.88 to 2.74. 2.74. 7.62 goals. So I like the Blackhawks in this spot. This way off. This line's way off. And I get it. It's the Blackhawks, but whatever. Blackhawks plus 195. Team total over 2.5. Full game over 6.5 for me.
Fair enough. Canucks. No.
Have fun.
I took under in every playoff game on Sunday. I know we'll be on the Niners. I don't know if we're going to be getting on anything with the Bengals game, Nick. because we're on separate
Yeah.
sides.
Yeah.
1 million unit on Canucks money line. You know I'm effing around.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, a million units? Get it, dude. Million unit lock of the year. No way I'm taking the Nucks home. Give
Also,
me Liberty or give me Canucks puck line.
Also, there's one thing I want to touch on this game as well. This game's at 10 o'clock. The Capitals Avalanche game starts at 9 o'clock. So, this is the game where if you're going down you're going down the card here. Maybe you play the Bruins money line. You take that and you parlay it with the Devils, and then you conclude your night with the Canucks, something like that, taking the 3 biggest favorites. This has Slaughter game written all over it too.
Maybe. I don't hate it. Under in that game, sure. Hawks 30. Tar Heels, Abs, Kentucky. I like. I lean ever so slightly towards the Tar Heels. Nothing crazy. Abs, yes. Kentucky, I don't really like. I didn't bet against it. So I didn't bet either one of those college basketball sides. So I'm not going to talk you off of either of them. I'm not a big fan of Kentucky today. I feel like that's a weird spot. They're only a 4-point favorite against Vanderbilt. So that just seems like a weird spot. It's not the same Kentucky team as it normally is. They're not the same dominant team. So keep that in mind too.
Yeah.
You're a Hawks fan. Get it. I'll add Blackhawks to that parlay for $10. Yeah, go ahead. Have fun. I just don't like Kentucky. Hawks for the cup. You have fun with that. Hawks for Bedard. That's what you guys be going with. $10. Who will the Canucks money line? Who will take Canucks money line in a parlay?
The public that likes to build parlays with big money line favorites and sees Chicago and knows they suck.
That's fair. All right, Nick, to the hardwood.
Yeah, don't know how many games I'm going to get into this slate because it's already 10:43.
Okay.
But with the Chicago Bulls, they're at the Indiana Pacers in this one here. The Bulls are -2, total 234.5. I have 2 plays bet in the NBA. This is one of them here. And I have the opposite here. I have the Pacers as a 2-point favorite in this game. And my total for this one was a 234.5. So I think this total is correct here. But I did grab the Pacers plus 110 on the money line.
Yeah, I almost pulled the trigger on the Pacers. I just didn't. I have 4 plays that I like today. Pacers probably were one of my closer ones to me betting without me betting it. I just kind of stayed off this game. So this one ended up being a pass for me.
You know,
I don't ever like laying with UNC as faves sometimes, like today. Yeah, I don't know.
Syracuse can play
playing in the
close.
dome is tough. That'd be me. You're putting Vanderbilt in a parlay? True. Kentucky is
Vancouver.
shaky. I just don't respect Vandy. I got what we meant. We need Tim Donahue to ref the games. No. Nice. I love that picture. Vandy, I got what you meant. Pass on Bulls game. Chicago played last night, and Indy sucks lately. Yeah, they suck because Halliburton's been out. So, yeah, you should stay away for me and Bulls. Same. Is Halliburton back? No, he is not. If Halliburton was back, Pacers would be a favorite. I do have a play in this game now, Nick.
Yeah, I do not. I think I have a play in the next game, and then that's it. And then I'll probably bounce and head to class. Yeah,
do that.
I have a play in the next game. But the Miami Heat are 3-point home favorites, total of 217.5 in this game. I have this game capped at a 219, and I have the Heat as a half-point favorite in this game. Boston coming in on a second half of a back-to-back. They did lose outright last night. I'm not touching this game. I lean Celtics in this spot, but it's a pass for me.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Celtics are dogs now.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, they were always dogs, but they were 4.5 last night. I like the under. Heat and unders go together. Heat's the worst scoring team and the second best defense in the NBA. I just kind of that's kind of my thing. You see a Miami game, especially with the Boston team on a second leg of it back to back. I do lean Boston now because they just lost to Orlando. So kind of a bounce back type of spot. Yeah, Orlando snapped Boston's 9-game winning streak. Think about that one. I kind of lean Boston at this point. I like the under. I like the under in this game. I got it at 218. So I grabbed the under.
Yeah, it feels like Orlando's just that team that Boston can't figure out for whatever reason.
Yep. Hallie's still out. Yep. Ferdy is a Canadian hockey term. That means for the boys. Oh, Ferda. I got it. I got it.
I'm not Canadian, so I wouldn't know that.
I had no clue, so I appreciate that. Boston all day. Sure. Nick, I'm going to tell your teacher you're not doing homework or paying attention to class.
I'm not in class right now, so that's
Boston under lean is a lean, side is a pass. Fair. Hawks. You have fun with the Hawks. Pass and Butler playing like a Butler. Yeah. Sabres, Ferda. Let's get it. Go Sabres. Let's go to this game, Nick. My best bet's in this one.
Yeah, I like the total. All right, I like the side in this game.
My best bet's on the total.
This one. All right, then I'll talk about the side then. We have the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're at the New York Knicks in this game. The Knicks are 3.5-point dogs. I have them as a half-point favorite in this game. I got them at 3 last night thinking this line will go down, not up a half a point. So I got +3 at the New York Knicks in this spot. I think they should be a pick 'em or a favorite in this game. I was looking at them being either a pick 'em or a -1. So I like the New York Knicks in this spot. I think the wrong team is favored.
My best bet's in the total in this game. I did lean Knicks as well. At this number, I would probably just take the money line. I wouldn't even worry about the points. Just because it's close enough. If it's a 3.5, that's close enough to me wanting to grab the money line instead. If I was to go after it, I think they went outright, but this is just a game that I stayed away from.
Yeah, for me, 2 is that number where I won't take +2. I'll take the money line then.
That's fair. So I said Sabres, Ferda. Grinch said no. I said yes. So there you go. Morning, gentlemen. Good morning, Untouchable. Knicks plus points. Sure. Let's go D-Mitch. Always shows up in MSG. Don't fail me now. Get it. Maybe Knicks first half, but they fold so much I can't bet them. That's fair.
All right.
I'll see you later, Nick. While I go over the last 4 games. You have fun in class.
All right.
Let's continue. The Denver Nuggets are 1-point faves in New Orleans. Total of 231.5. And just based off of line movement, it's kind of telling me that Jokic will play today. Because I know this one was once a Nuggets plus 2.5. So this one's got a fact that Jokic should be playing today. I'm gonna quickly look that up as I'm going along. Just try to stall while my app opens up. I will say I lean towards the under, although the under has jacked up because it was 224 last night. Jokic, questionable still, but that kind of tells me that he's going to play the line move that much. But am I betting this game? No. Nuggets just lost their first home game in a while, and they actually got their 9-game winning streak snapped last night or the other night. So I would kind of lean Nuggets, but they're on the road, so I'm not as keen on going after them on the road. And then New Orleans is definitely a good home team, so kind of lean Nuggets, but not enough for me to want to go after it. Sabres Day yesterday was very successful. Put in live bet before overtime. Sabres money line, never in doubt. That being said, Blues money line in the overtime. So you want to donate your money to again. That's fair. Untouchable versus Tim. Yep. Let's at least get it to OT. I would be down for that. At least OT. Ice is that guy Manny in your profile picture? Who is it? I have not a clue. Pass on Denver game. Lean Denver if Big Honey is in. That's fair. We'll keep on rolling. I wasn't really interested in this game either. We got Washington taking on Dallas. Dallas is a -7 and a hook. 225.5 is the total. I lean Dallas. I just don't want to be laying that many points. That being said, I lay 7 points in the next game, but that's not the point. this Washington team is bad. But Dallas has struggled lately too. Dallas has lost 7 out of their last 10. They're just not looking good. They're losing to teams like the Clippers, Atlanta, Portland twice. Like, this is a Dallas team that's really been struggling. So I just kind of stayed away from this game. I guess I leaned towards the over just because I feel like Washington gives up points today. But this ends up being another game that's kind of stay away from me. So pass. If Jokic plays, then whoop the Parleys. If Joker plays, they whoop the Parleys. I agree. I would take New Orleans if Brandon Ingram and Zion was back. They're not. Oh no. The one or one of the two. Yeah, true, but I'm just not. The Unicorn Revenge game again. Why do they play against each other? Unicorn Revenge game again. Who's the Unicorn? I don't remember who the Unicorn is. I will say Mr. TNT Tage Thompson is due. Sure. He got 2 points last night, so he's doing a little bit better. But he was on a different line, which was interesting. Because he got points with Olsen last night. Anyways, pass on Wizards game, maybe an over. Didn't Spencer used to play for the Wizards? Spencer Dinwiddie did for a little bit. Nothing crazy. Ice, what you take on Boston, Montreal? I have the under and any time goal scorer, Pasternak. Good luck. Good morning, Nathan. Good morning. 2 games left, and I got plays in both of them. We get the Suns, who are -7, taking on the Hornets. The Suns, the total is 227 in this game. Hornets on a second leg of a back-to-back after losing last night. And this is a Suns team that's starting to look a little bit better. They've won 3 straight games, covered in all of those. They're starting to get healthy. This is a Suns team that if you want to buy low on them now, could be an interesting spot for futures. Obviously, I have my Denver futures, and I have other teams in general. And I looked through my NBA futures. I have Phoenix under 52.5 wins, so that's not looking terrible. But I'm going after Phoenix today, minus the 7 points. I think they're in a good spot. Charlotte not on a good spot, and I'll go ahead and lay 7. I think Phoenix wins this one by 15 plus. So normally I don't like to lay a lot of points. Phoenix for me in this one. Back to the chat. I took the under. Cool. No, he's still mad. Dallas traded him Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis. Fair enough. I would be mad too. Cashed on the Magic last night. Hell yeah. I almost bet him. I wish I did. Ice Bruins on the road for the rest of the month. There you go. Final game of the day is the Battle of LA. The Lakers and the Clippers. The Clippers are up to a 5 now with a total of 230. I got the Clippers at -3.5. Straight up, they're just better. I believe they're 9-1 in their last 10 games against the spread against the Lakers. This is a series now that's being dominated by the little brother in the Clippers. The Lakers are not the team. They're not them. Even though they are, a game and a half back of the 10 seed. Don't care. This is a Clipper spot for me. I think they win by double digits to close out the night. I really do like the Clippers. I'm not on the Lakers. Kristaps Porzingis, nickname Unicorn Mavs, traded him to Washington. I got it now. Yep, I forgot who it was. Watch the Canadians get a ton of love tonight. I don't know about that. Din Whittle is garbage for my Pistons. I like Porzingis and Luka points. That's fair. I just can't back the Mavericks right now. When are you dropping the pod? I already did drop my NHL pod, and it's the Colorado Avalanche on the puck line. That's what I'm rolling with today. So that's my pod right there. Phoenix minus, yes. LA minus, yes. Pass on the side, fair. Mavs, Clips, parlay. Sure. I don't hate that. I do like the Wild today. I did not bet it. By love, you mean donate to Canadians Moneyline Ice? Nice. Dinwiddie did used to play for Washington. Yes, he did. I'm on the Lakers Moneyline. Sorry, Tim. No need to apologize. You bet your thing. I like LeBron's points and Leonard's points. That's fair. I like Kawhi today. There you go. That is all the games for today. I'll go ahead and pay some bills before we head on out. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, picks and parlays, premium plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. It is all linked down below. Make sure you guys check out the new channel. And I really appreciate if people can go ahead and start subscribing to that. It's ESP eSports. I put out 2 videos. The first video went 1-1 with heroic losing map 1 and then winning and covering map 2. So at least I got a push out of that one, or a slight. I lost the juice. Not overly concerned about a little bit of juice. We have another game that will end up starting soon. So if you guys are interested in that, I'm going to go ahead and put the link to that video here. Bang. So there you go. That's the ESP eSports channel. Check out Ballin Out. I will put the link to that as well in the chat. If you guys are interested in checking out that, although I already went over all the stuff, but make sure you guys just go over there, at least leave a like, maybe a comment. So there we go. And then check out SeatGeek for all your concert tickets and sporting event ticket needs. ESP at checkout, $20 off your first purchase. Yeah, and if you guys are not subscribed to the Earle Sports Bets channel already, can we do so? We are like 4 subscribers away from 3,000. 3 subscribers away. Can 3 people make new accounts and just subscribe so we can hit 3,000 subscribers? We've been trying to do that for a while now. I do appreciate it if you guys can. So just 3 people need to subscribe to the channel. Get it done. Let's see if we can do it by the end of the stream. By the time we're done going over all the comments and everything. So do a real quick. I'll do a recap real quick, and then we'll go back to the chat. For me, Avs puck line for hockey. I like the under in the Heat game. I like the Suns and the Clippers. My best bet is in the Cavs and Knicks game, so you guys can check that out. Yeah, never apologize. Yeah, never apologize for a play, dude. Never apologize. You got it. I'm sorry. LOL, sorry, just missed it. I guess I'll take the under in the Caps Avs. Don't hate that. Good show. Thanks, Nick and Tim. No problem, Marcos. Let's get it. Laughing face. LeBron not playing tonight. Is he actually not? Okay, that's fine. Laughing. Lakers money line. 2. I don't like Lakers. What happening at 3K subs? I'm not entirely sure. I might try to do some type of giveaway, maybe like a week pass or something. Try to do like a giveaway like that. Couple week pass. We maybe do 3 1-week passes to all of our plays. There's the ESP eSports channel. There's Ballin Out. Does LeBron make playoffs? No. Markel thinks so. I don't think so. Yes, Makers make playoffs. No, I don't think so. We get to throw pies at Tim. That's always fair. Hello, coconut pies. The coconut cream pies? I like coconut cream pies. I got you, Tim. I'll make one later after work. There you go. There you go. Pies with an iron hidden in them. I like that idea. Knock me out. LeBum is questionable as always. Yes, he is. I just got another account subscribed. Appreciate it, Ice. There you go. I got you 2 more. Yep, we need 2 more subscribers. 29.98. Probably gonna not be able to get it, but anyway, by the end of the stream. Haha, Ice. We don't need to mess with Tim's basketball genius. I'm not really that big of a. I'm not a genius. I'm having a good year. Sabres, yes. K-State. Who does K-State get today? I know they've been playing well. Kansas State against Iowa State. Oh, I kind of lean Iowa State. You're telling me a 17-2 team is a 5.5 point dog? I don't know. I kind of like Iowa State in that one. You like the full game over for Chicago, right? Missed that part. I think Nick does. I'm not a hockey person, so I didn't bet the game personally. Nuggets -1, Lakers, Pacers, and Celtics. Sure to the Nuggets, no to the Lakers, sure to the Pacers, sure to the Celtics. That should pretty much be it for the show. I want to thank you guys all for watching. We'll be back tomorrow around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Yes, one more. We'll do something tomorrow. I'll announce a giveaway of some sort tomorrow. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.